All right,
All
good to
right,
go.
let's go.
All right,
Welcome,
Masters
welcome,
week.
welcome to the greatest week of the year.
hmm
Everyone's
Uh,
been waiting for it.
yeah, definitely been waiting for it. Yeah, I mean, there's no other way to describe it as the best week of the year, best tournament in the entire world. Best players are here, and it always produces a good tournament. So even when it's not close,
I know it's so cool. I just love it. It's the especially when in the springtime when it's becoming real golf season in real life. So you get to start playing golf outside, get the warm weather going, and then you can see how nice it is in Augusta, and it kind of gets you excited for the season upcoming. But also, it's just a great tournament. So much nostalgia and so much history.
right? Exactly. Um, yeah, thought maybe go start by going over our last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Um, Haven't really hit much. I mean, I hit like a half a winner with Minwoo on Saturday at Houston, but it's been a rough stretch ever since the Pottinger loss. But hopefully, we're ready to get it back this week.
Yeah. It's because last pod we recorded was the players.
Players, yeah.
None of it, we didn't do too well at the players.
Mhm.
And the Valspar was after the players, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hit a Sunday, Victor Hovland for like plus 400, but that was the only thing I've hit since. Nothing really, no luck since, but it's been a couple good weeks. I would say
hmm
always kind of some random tournaments like
right.
Valero, but Valero
hmm
it's turned out to be a really hard course. It went from 95 degrees the first day to 50 degrees on Sunday, and it was pretty hard. But that
Yeah,
course was pretty sweet.
yeah. Especially when the wind gets up at that place. That place,
Mhm.
it was fun to
Wide.
watch.
It's like 50 mile. It was like 45 mile per hour gusts, which is insane.
hmm I wasn't really watching that much. I think I was more focused on Live last week, watching him play Doral. That's a sweet course, and I think that definitely helps those Live guys going into this week that they got to play Doral because it's a hard
hmm
course.
Especially, it's a beefy course. It's very long. A lot of like long par fives, big kind of windy, tough tee shots with the water. I remember the PGA used to play a tournament there, the WGC tournament, and it was always one of the best tournaments. It was always one of the hardest tournaments. I feel like that is like you said, it's kind of an advantage. And it was one of like the bigger tournaments where like everyone was playing, kind of
Mhm.
like getting prepared for the Masters and stuff like that. So it was a really fun tournament to watch. Live's kind of definitely gotten a little bit more entertaining.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe we just go through the course, kind of break down what we're looking at this week. I mean, most people are familiar with the course, so I won't go too deep into it, but 7,500 yards, par 72, bent grass greens. It's one of the easier driving courses in, the schedule because of how big the fairways are. And you'll definitely have a big emphasis on approach and short game.
Mhm.
Biggest challenges of Augusta are the big sloping greens that run at like a 13 on the stint,
Yeah.
all
They're like
dried out.
mountains. There's literally they say there's like in because the TV does never does any of that stuff, Josh, just on a golf course. And
Mhm.
like they literally say that when if you're like a 6 foot tall person, like there is some parts of the green where you're like on some holes where like you're standing at the bottom level and you can't even see the top level. Like it's that big a hill. So it's insane.
It's crazy. And then another thing, if the wind gets up there, like we've seen with last year, the wind was ridiculous. And then I think 2 years ago when Scotty had his first win, when the wind gets up, I mean, it's hard enough as it is. And then, yeah, 20
Mhm.
mile per hour winds, people start to struggle.
Yeah, especially when it gets open because the winds. The
Mhm.
thing about the winds there is like they're kind of in pockets of the courses at times, especially like Amen Corner, and there's just
Yeah,
trees surrounding, but you hit the ball above the tree, so and you can't feel the wind at all because it's such a like a secure place in that corner, and the
right.
wind just gets swirled up. I saw that. Like I saw this thing about like this like these stories about this so much stuff's been on Twitter this week. It's been taking over my timeline, but just
Yeah,
these stories about like Augusta and someone was saying like that corner, like number 12 is the hardest shot in like the entire season because of that wind. Like that, I
right.
remember like at Tiger, like when Tiger won, like both
hmm
Molinari and
Yeah,
Brooks went in too. No, not
right.
Brooks. Brooks,
Tony,
Tony,
Tony.
yeah, in the final
Yeah,
round. I think Brooks went in it too.
I think he did too.
The
Yeah.
group before, but like they said, like they looked over at the balls and it literally just like hit a wall in the middle of
Yeah.
mid-league, and Tiger just like absolutely just played perfectly.
hmm
But yeah, it's pretty. It definitely can affect the course.
Yeah. And then the last thing is length. 7,500 yards is not short. If you look at past winners, I mean, there's some outliers of guys that don't hit the ball very far, but That's why Tiger won five
Yeah,
times here.
exactly.
His length just took over, especially early in his career.
I remember in the '97 Masters. I saw this thing about like the yardages he had into each hole, and
I saw
like
that.
he had like sand wedges into like par fives, like
Yeah.
from like and like he was just dominating the course, playing it like 50 yards in front of everyone else.
Yeah, it just wasn't fair.
Mm. So but I
Um,
think it's carry distance. Like that's like I saw like it's just like players like that can kind of like take because it's a very windy course. So
mhm,
it's like these players that can like rip the ball around the corners and like take like kind of take big chunks of these holes off and like take advantage of their length.
mhm. Yeah,
So
that was one of the key stats I wrote down. Obviously, strokes gained approach, course history, and then carry distance. Because I know that the course did get rain on Monday. They kind of
Mhm.
canceled that practice round.
Yeah,
And so, and then Friday, it's also supposed to rain. So if you don't have carry distance, you better be locked in
yeah,
long irons. Uh,
hmm
Otherwise, you'll be in some trouble.
yeah, exactly. We've seen like DJ took advantage of that. Rom has been taking advantage of
Hmm.
that. All these Scotties always avail. Like they all hit the ball far and carry the ball far.
Hmm. Yeah. Um,
I think it's definitely like a just it's the best course. It's most and the best broadcasting. The best
yeah.
everything about it is just the best. I'm just excited to I saw like always these like the app is like you can literally watch every shot. Literally,
Right.
it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah,
So excited for it. It's the best time of the year.
it is.
But yeah.
Anything else on the course?
Not really. I feel like you said, you gotta look out for these trends of like what the type of players kind of fit this course.
Hmm.
And I think it's kind of big drive. And like obviously you got to be good around the greens because
Yeah.
like you have to be good. You got to be able to putt the ball well, and because there's sometimes, but it's kind of just you have to have everything well because it kind of leads into like if you carry the ball far, you're gonna have short irons in, and then you need to hit it good close because the greens are massive.
Hmm.
You have to hit it close to the pin, or else like you said around like the different part of the green that literally just doesn't
Yeah.
like you won't be able to putt, and then you got to get up and down from there. But it's a good test. It's gonna be fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's,
Is our guest ready?
I'll text them. I'll see you. Let's we can talk about the guest for a second while he joins. So our guest, is the glorious Paul Warnes, my older brother. He is also known as Yeeb on Twitter.
Great follow.
Yeah, great follow if you ever want to do it. Don't whoever's watching this just his burner is revealed, but it's hopefully you forget. But the it'll he's gonna come on. He's been excited to join, and he's excited to talk about his picks and everything. He said he's a little ill prepared. He's just gonna go off intuition, but he's got good
Yeah.
intuition. He knows golf. He's been watching golf all season. Usually it's good for a couple bets. He knows his stuff. He's gotten into the golf game.
Yeah. And a first time guest. I haven't had
Yeah,
anybody.
first time guest of the pod. It's
Yeah.
a very, very honored one.
Yeah.
But yeah, but for the guests, we're gonna go into the next. I mean, for the viewers, we're gonna go next. We're gonna just go into kind of like the betting list,
Hmm.
and we're gonna see how that's gonna work. I think Max, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I was just gonna do that for
Oh,
the odds.
awesome.
Can
So
you
we're
see
gonna
it?
do the odds. We're gonna go through like the tiers of who we really like, who we kind of see that fits those trends that we talked about earlier before, and who's kind of been playing good build up to this, and what's gonna happen, and then kind of also pick who we don't like, who we're gonna fade.
Right. Can
Doesn't
you see
fit
my
this.
screen
We
right
kind
now?
of had misplaced odds where they're just way too low on the list or stuff like that, and we're gonna maybe help people get some good picks going. And then we'll kind of wrap it up with these all these groups and then go into like our locks of the week and our winners and then kind of we're gonna pick a squad ride.
Yeah. Can you see my screen still?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. I was just gonna pull this up later when we talked about Cam Smith, but this outfit was crazy.
You know, kind of elite though.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with
Like
it.
let's be real. Like you've seen so many memes about it.
I feel like it'd be hard to swing in because
I
it
don't
looks
know
like
how
he's
you
got
can
the
swing in that.
full
You're
deck in him.
restricted. I mean, he looks like is he swinging a full swing? Yeah, or is he chipping?
Yeah, I saw him on the range. He's wearing this all day. It's crazy.
And the guest.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
we can.
go. What's up, Max?
Hold
Connor?
on.
How's it going?
That
How's
Oh,
the
pod.
great.
process?
So we were just giving you the introduction, and we're saying this is a first time guest of the pod. It's an
Feel honored.
honor,
Feel
an
honored.
honor to have you on. So we're gonna go into we kind of just talked about the course and the trends and everything. Do you have anything to say to start out?
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my takes gonna be a lot of intuition, a lot
Yeah.
of solid stuff here. But I think that's usually what works out for me
Yeah,
the best.
exactly.
So I'm excited. Got some guys who I'm rooting for. Got some amateurs. Got all the boys. It'll be fun. I'm excited. It's good weather too. It's gonna be a great 4 days.
I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year. It's gonna be fun. We're just talked about some trends going in, so we'll go into the picks. We'll go down to like we kind of split it into tiers. We're gonna
Hmm.
kind of just go into see who we like and see who we don't like throughout the tiers. Kind of take our picks throughout the line, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna end it with our picks and everything. So, all right, we can start off with the top tier. Rory and Scotty are clearly the favorites.
hmm
Yeah.
So I know Max has something to say about Rory.
Yeah, I don't do this often, but it is the Masters, and if you look back the last four Masters, look at the winners: Scotty, Rom, Scotty, DJ, the
Hmm.
best players at that were playing the best at that time. And right now, that's Rory. He's got two wins. He's gaining strokes all across the board. I think this is if he doesn't win this year, it's never going to happen. So it's now or never for Rory, and I think he should be closer to Scotty in odds than he is. I think 650 is a decent price. It's the only guy I'm betting outright. But yeah, love Rory.
Yeah, I like Rory too. I mean, Scotty with that hand injury, I feel like that's still like kind of affecting him, like in terms of ball striking. I mean, he's anything can happen. Obviously, he's the favorite, but like I gotta go with Rory on this one too, in terms of like the high end guys, like hits the ball long. He's due, honestly. And like as much as I like love hating on Rory, is like big of a kind of like a prick he is, like when he's pissed off, he locks in and he's pretty damn good. So like
Right.
you gotta give him that. And seems like he's kind of pissed off. Like seems like during these interviews, he's just like everyone's just asking him like when it is gonna happen. So it seems like he's just ready. He's
Yeah. I
everything's
completely
going for him. And if he doesn't do it this year, I'll be the first one to hate on him. So get some tweets ready.
check out the Eve.
bring
Um,
out, bring out the Eve, start just trashing Rory
yeah, but
McIlroy.
I think Rory. I think Scotty's just kind of he hasn't been. First off, I like Rory better, but I think Scotty just hasn't been feeling it going into it. He's kind of just. I think he's like he keeps all these interviews are saying like, hey, you haven't really been playing as good as you have lately. Like, what's asking? He's like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Like, I'm very confident. I don't think he's like fully confident going into it. I don't think he's ready to win. I feel like obviously Scotty is a major. He's probably going to contend, but I don't think
Mhm.
plus 400 is good odds at all to play to take him at least before the tournament. But
I think
Rory,
it's
I think Rory is. I'm going to take Rory straight up. He'll be one of my like couple straight up to wins. 100%. I just think he's so due, and I want to buy in. I want to be the person to bet on him when he wins, and when he wins the storyline. So I kind of want to will that into belief. And I also think he's just been playing, like you said, Max. He's the best player in the world right now. Clearly, he should be number one odds in my opinion. It's just Scotty. It's the Masters, but it could be. I think Rory is. I think it's his time, and like you said, if it's not, it might not be ever. He's only getting older, and
Right.
I think his driving just fits like the course so well. A lot of holes are meant for like big hook draws, sweeping draws, and he can do that with ease with the best of them and carry it as far as he can. So if he gets his putter rolling, he's going to be unbeatable probably.
Yeah, definitely. And also with Scotty, there's only one person all time that's won three Masters in four tries, and that was Jack. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be doing that.
No, I don't. I think he'll win another one, but I don't think this year.
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't think
exactly.
this would be it. But
Yeah. Moving on to this next tier, got Xander, Rom, Ludwig, Colin, and Bryson, all kind of hovering between 13 and 20 to 1.
yeah,
Do you guys like anyone in this range?
Mm, I think if anyone, I mean, I like Bryson. Obviously, is favorable with his carry distance and his driving, and he's played good last year. In this tournament, he's had kind of good history playing here. But I think he just, if makes too many big numbers, he's kind of just gonna kick himself out of the tournament. I don't know if to win, but I think you can bet his top five or top 10. He'll probably be in contention. But maybe Colin as well. He's playing so good this season. Strokes gained approach.
Mhm.
You said Rom to Bryson. Those
Yeah.
two.
Mm.
Yeah. I
No,
mean, this
Rom
was
and
tough.
like Xander and Ludwig as well
Oh,
too.
Xander Ludwig, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
like
Danner and Ludwig.
you can
I think
include
like
JT.
Ludwig in terms of his value. I think he's fun. He's young. I feel like you get that with the Masters. I don't know about outright, but like I mean, a top five pick would be such a lock. I feel like for Ludwig. I feel like I don't even know what that value is. Plus
Plus
one.
330. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good on it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like he'd be someone I want on a live line, like see how he does first day, see how he handles it, and then he could easily like if he's make the cut, definitely be a fun one, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think with the rain that they got on Monday, it's going to be soft tomorrow. And we kind of saw that last year with Bryson on how he started off hot on Thursday because
Mhm.
it was kind of wet and cold. Just because of that carry distance makes him so much more dangerous. So worried about him on the weekend, but I like Bryson in this range. So
I like Bryson too. First round leader could be another. Could be
I don't know if
another.
he's gonna do it back-to-back years. That's
That'd
the
be
only
pretty crazy.
yeah.
But
Is
I
he
don't know.
the only live to win a major since Live started? Besides Brooks.
And Bryson.
Yeah, Brooks and
So
Bryson.
so it's just Brooks and Brooks. It was like was Brooks, yeah, that was 2022 was Oak Hill, right? PGA.
2023.
But
Yeah.
like okay, he's definitely
Yeah,
already.
they're the only two that have done it.
But yeah, I think I don't think Xander is ready. I like he's so good. He's unbelievable. I don't think he's ready for it. He just hasn't played enough this year
No.
compared to the other players. But
Is he gonna win three majors and would that be
yeah, that'd be
four
insane.
starts? Because he
That'd be
won
unreal.
PGA and the British.
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
Yeah.
That'd be like Tiger-esque.
Right.
Yeah.
So we kind of got that middle tier next, kind of going from JT there at 25, all the way down to let's say Watco,
Yeah,
Neiman at 35. It feels like even though I think Rory's going to win, that a middle tier guy is kind of due to win because of
hmm
how many favorites have won. And I think I wouldn't knock you for betting any four of these guys, to be
I
honest.
know. I
Kyle, was
think
I doing Hideki the other night?
yeah, you were saying Hideki. I think
I don't
Hideki.
know why.
I
I think
mean,
I
he
literally looked
won.
at
He
his
won. I
his
mean, it's
dinner and was like, that was so dank. His
oh,
like his and I was like, he's gotta win.
yeah. I
But
mean, he had the best Champions interval, and people repeat at Masters like often.
Hmm.
yeah,
A lot of people like you win multiple Masters. Like it's shown. Like
Hmm.
Gotti recently, Phil won a bunch, Tiger won a bunch. Like even like other random players won a bunch.
I mean, I
Bubba.
love Justin
Yeah,
Thomas.
Bubba.
I think I'm gonna take him, like just because I'm just like as a homer, one of my
Yeah,
favorite golfers.
exactly.
He's
Want to
playing
bet it
pretty
when he
good.
wins.
I mean, he's choked. Like, what was the last tournament where he kind of choked?
Oh, that was Valspar.
Was
Yeah,
that
Val.
Valspar against Victor?
Heck
Yeah.
Mhm.
there.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Victor. Yeah. Like he kind of choked, but he is playing well, and he's like so like easy to go low. Like he can go like 65
Yeah.
strong, especially if it's wet. Like if he
Mhm.
gets confident tomorrow, has like a shoots 5 under or better, like he can carry that into the weekend easily. But he can also like blow that up on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's tough, but I'm gonna do it because he's playing well. He's probably pretty confident. Most confident he is in the past couple years. So
I agree.
I agree as well. The only pushback I would say is that he hasn't won since
Yeah.
what 2022. It's his
Yeah.
first
PGA.
Masters, but he has enough talent to do it, so I wouldn't be
100%.
surprised.
He's playing good this season too. He's definitely been picking it up
Yeah,
in contention a lot. I
definitely.
don't know about Brooks. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't bet him. He's turns it up in the majors, but I don't know.
I feel like he shows it before he does it.
Yeah.
Like, and 2 years ago when he contended with Rom, I think he won the week before at Miami.
Yeah.
Miami. So And then right before he won his PGA Championship, I think he came in second at the Live
Yeah.
event. So he usually trends towards a win, and I don't think he's been playing that great on Live. So
Hmm. Waco's an interesting live pick, but I don't know. I
I
bet
think
all over him last year.
I was all over him last year too. I don't think he wins. I think he plays well enough, and then I think he'll have be more live at like a PGA or US Open.
Hmm.
I don't know about Joaquin Niemann. I feel like I never really got a chance to like be a fan of him.
Yeah,
I feel like he like won. Didn't he win like Harbour Town like sometime during COVID? He had like a
he
He
won
won at Riv too, I think.
Riviera. Yeah,
he won a
Riviera.
Riviera Genesis.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then he went live, and I just like haven't. I can't keep up with it.
yeah.
So I'm not seeing
Hard
him.
with that's the hard part about live. You can't really keep up with them that much.
Never. It's not in my face. Like it's horribly marketed. It's insane. I'm like the
Right.
perfect candidate. Literally, their market they should be trying to get, and they can't even get me to who's chronically watching golf content
Yeah,
to watch.
exactly. So I labeled these next three guys as the loser tier. So we have Tommy, Shane, and Cantlay.
So
Any interest in those three losers?
they can't win. They literally can't
They're
win.
allergic to winning.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I kind of like Cantley this week. I think he's been trending a little bit. He played good last week, but I don't think he's gonna win. I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna
I'm
win. He'll
really
probably
bad.
play well. He just doesn't have it in him. He
no,
used to be Patty Ice, but no, he cannot anymore. And then Tommy is just a literally. He's not gonna. His first win is not on the PGA Tour. Is not gonna be the Masters.
Yeah,
no, zero chance.
Tommy Fleetwood's never won on
He's
the
never won in the PGA.
Ever.
Never. He's been in
Dude,
the top
how does he
five
get
probably
gassed up? I
50
mean,
times.
I'm like, what's his like world ranking? Like, is it? It's probably always
Good.
consistently
Good.
top like 25. That's probably why.
He's a
He
top.
wins like DP events and
Yeah.
like
That's true. He does win
Dubai and all
world.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
like him and
He
Rory.
should have won the Olympics
The
too.
Olympics, yeah.
God, he stole it from him.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Who's
it's
for
like I said, his
sure
first one's not going to be the Masters.
not winning is Min Woo Lee. He is not winning.
no, I agree.
I
There's
completely.
no way he has it in him to win back-to-back tournaments.
I agree.
Or no, he won 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Two, yeah,
but that probably was his next. I
Yeah,
think that
you
was
know
his
what I
last
mean.
start.
Like, yeah.
I think that was his last start, though.
yeah. That next tier kind of I labeled them as crowd favorites. So you got Jordan, Victor, and Will Zalatoris. I feel like they'd be pretty popular bets this week.
I like Will Zalatoris. I saw this weird thing on Twitter where it was like every winner in the past like whatever had these certain stats, and he was like everyone was like Rory, Scotty, and then like whatever one, and it was like that like filled these stats, and like Will Zalatoris was the other one. I think he's also just been trending well. He can work the ball well, and if he gets we all know how good of a ball striker he is. So if he can use his length to the distance and maybe get the putter going, he could be really, really, really good value to win. But man, I think I bet him top 20. I don't know about and Victor. He's one of my favorite golfers, but I don't think he's gonna win. He doesn't shape the ball well enough.
Yeah, I'm out on Spieth and Victor. Out of those three, I like Will Zalatoris the best. He
Yeah.
just needs to get rid of that damn putter.
Like,
He's so bad. He used to putt with a normal putter, and he was actually like fine.
dude, he shapes.
What
Like,
do you
it's
use?
not even the normal. It's not even like the 20 footers. It's the 2 footers that are the worst. He literally can't
Yeah.
move his putter.
Yeah, there was that one video where there's like the notorious where it like moves like this. It's like me with my
Yeah.
freaking stupid spider. What does he use? A Phantom?
Yeah.
That like
No,
kinda,
it's some like Scotty Cameron, I think, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like a broom
Scotty
stick.
Cameron, the
Yeah.
Phantom. Like
But
the
it's
one
like, but it's a like chest putter or whatever they call it. Like, it's brutal. If he gets his putter going, he can be really good value, but I don't know. You
Yeah.
would be one. I might bet. I'm definitely betting him top 20, but I don't know if I want to bet him anything else.
He has good success here too. He has good course history at this place. Um, all right. So potential sleepers, you got like Russ Henley, Bobby
Mhm.
Mack, Akshay, and Sep. Any of those names that you guys like there?
I think Russell Henley for sure has been playing really, really good. He's got good history here. He's won a tournament that is very hard, and is one of the harder tournaments. So I think that could fit him really well. He can shape the ball really well. He ball strikes really well and putts really well. I think he could be really good.
Yeah, I like Russell. I think Cam Smith's interesting. He hits the ball really far.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, he's not
What about
really
you,
what
Max?
I'm talking about. No,
Yeah, Henley would probably be the one that I would gravitate to. He's not long, but like he's so damn good with his irons.
I know
He's gonna win. It was like the way API where he just greens. He just pars the place. So yeah, I like Russ to get in the mix this week.
I completely agree. I think he'll play really well. I think he'll like you said, if even if the ball gets wet, he can ball strike his long irons well enough to get it close enough.
Right.
Probably Max interesting because lefties play really well at this course.
Yep, him and Akshay.
feel like Akshay's just been in the leaderboard a lot. Like I feel like he's interesting. I don't know. He could easily like be like the
Mhm.
guy who like wins his first major, his first tournament as no, he's won tournaments, right? He's won some
Yeah.
like
He won like a tournament. He won the
Barracuda, like those
Valspar
like kind
last
of
year,
low
maybe not
end
Valspar or
Of
something.
Valero last year.
Valero.
Valero, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But like I don't know, I can see him like his first major being a Masters and it just being like the young guy and making a story out of it. Like I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Pretty
he was
fun.
really popular last year because he was the first ever drive, chip, and putt kid to come back and play in like in the Masters. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
hmm
I'm shocked he's the first.
I know, right?
Crazy. Kid's just peaking at age 6.
Yeah.
Sergio is a trending too. He's been
Yeah, I
playing
was just gonna
great.
ask if you guys like any of the live guys. Hatton, Cam Smith, Sergio, Phil, DJ, Patrick Reed.
I like them all.
Sergio. I like
Not Sergio. Like I like yeah, I like Sergio. I like
Phil. Phil's been playing really well. I like his.
Phil's
I think
fun.
Phil to make the cut is a really good bet. I saw he's only missed the cut 3 times in his career at the Masters, and like I think he's been playing good enough to make the cut. He's just got to beat out basically all those like random amateurs and like college kids that got exempt and like that like CF. Did you see that there is a like guy that works like for like Brown Advisor like a CFA? He qualified for
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
really?
saw that.
because he won the US mid amateur, and he's like just
Yeah.
like a normal dude, and he's just
Holy shit.
Masters.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw like LinkedIn on my Twitter. I was like, that's like the ultimate dream.
Yeah.
Is he on the odds board?
Yeah, wait, his
I
name's
don't
like
know. I'm gonna
Evan,
look his name.
his
I'm gonna
name's
look his
Evan
name
Beck.
up.
Evan Beck, if it's on there. Yeah,
Oh, Evan Beck, there he is.
What's his odds? Plus a
What is it,
million.
$1 to win? Oh
10 to
my
10
God.
grand.
Dude,
That's insane.
dude,
Yeah, he went to
imagine
Wake Forest. Oh,
imagine he's the new Sam Bennett.
he played at Wake Forest in
Yeah, he
college.
played at Wake Forest.
Oh,
He played at
okay.
Wake Forest and
He
was like
just
a
like never
professional.
went pro. He just
He played like a
Gotcha.
professional golfer. Like he probably was like a mini tour grinder for a while.
I can't believe Brian Campbell's in the
hey,
field.
works for an investment firm. Like, he just
Damn,
figured it
boy,
out.
insane.
The Times article.
All right, go
Mike
back up
Campbell's
here.
insane.
Yeah, I think out of the live guys though, Sergio's definitely my favorite. He's hitting the ball so well and
I
playing so
know.
well on live.
Yeah.
Um,
He
he's
won
won
the
it, I think,
series.
once on live, and his team's won. I know it doesn't matter about the team event, but he's leading his team events. Like he's won like 4 out of 5 team events this year.
Mhm.
Um,
I like
and
him too. And he won here before.
yeah, I was a former
He's
winner,
really
and I
good.
don't think he'll win, but I definitely think he'll mix.
I bet him top 20.
Yeah, I like that.
Wasn't it last year? I feel like it's the past Masters, maybe US Open. It's like the live guys actually like have been dominating.
Oh, that was the
Mhm.
like one Phil was in. I think that was 2 years ago, right?
Remember when like Dad was like going crazy on Sunday and like
Yeah,
he's like
'cause
chirping the
Phil.
TV because Phil made a putt on 18 to like get something in. It was during like actually very heated argument of like live in PGA, but
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago when Phil, I think he
yeah.
came in third at
Yeah, he
Augusta.
did. He shot like 64 on Sunday or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then Patrick Reed made a move too.
And
And
then obviously, and then Brooks was up there too, I think, wasn't
yeah, it
he?
was Brooks' first Rom that year, so yeah. That was before Rom left. Um, anybody 100 to 1 area or down that you guys have any interest in this week?
Possible D Berg.
Yeah, I like Burger.
He works the ball really. He can't. He obviously loves to fade the ball, which is kind of not ideal for a right-hander. But like
Hmm.
I think, but he works the ball really, really well. I think he can get hot. Maybe not to win, obviously. I don't think someone that random is gonna win.
I agree.
I don't think like there's just too many big guns.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
Justin Rose is a no. He'll not win. He would not win. Has he won a Masters?
No, he's almost he's in the playoff with who was it? Sergio?
Sergio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an unreal
Mhm.
playoff.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. There's
That
been
was.
some unreal Masters finishes.
Hmm. Yeah, but I agree. I don't think anyone down the board's gonna win. I definitely someone random's obviously gonna contend
Yeah,
like
100%.
here.
Maverick
Um,
Neely can punt the ball really like about lights out, but he's not. He's just not good enough.
what I was gonna ask you, Warrens, is what's Sahith's odds this week?
Oh my God, you got to keep going.
150?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Dude,
he's falling off this year.
I think he could be last year's Max Homa. Max Homa was playing so bad, no one saw it coming. And then I think it was top five last year, Max Homa.
Yeah, yeah.
He just randomly contended. I think Sahith could
I
be
like that.
this
I
year's
kind of
Max
like
Homa. So
that.
he could be
I think I like that storyline
Top
of
10 bet
this
is
year's Max
really
Homa.
good. Plus 650.
plus 650. Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of insane.
Yeah.
I've
This guy,
actually never been
10
on
only too. That's not even
DraftKings.
like he doesn't even have to contend on Sunday. Like he can sneak in on Sunday for top 10.
this is supposed to be like the PJ's, like one of the PJ's top 10 players
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like he was
He
the
was in full swing. He had a full episode to himself.
same with Matt. Well, Max Homa's like
Oh man, that yeah, I really like Sahid.
you're kind of talking me into this because I can easily be persuaded into anything with Sahith. He's one of my favorites,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's cool.
I love him.
He's really good
just
too.
also so fun to watch. But he's been
He loves the Kings, Sacramento Kings.
he does.
He
Yeah,
does.
I think he's from Sacramento or Northern
Yeah,
California.
he went to
And he's
Pepper.
like, I've seen like
That's
pictures
not
of him
Northern
like when the light the beam was like
All right.
Welcome back. We had we're still building up the program here, so we're working on free space of Zoom over here. So we
Yeah.
ran out 40 minutes, so we're gonna have to merge these, and there's gonna be a new recording where we're gonna pick up right where we left off.
We're still broke, so we can't afford Zoom.
We're working our way out.
Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, 100 to 1, guys. Just
Yes.
um,
Long shots that could probably crack that could maybe be in contention.
yeah. I'll tell you
Off
something.
with-
Zero chance to win is Sam Burns.
No,
Zero chance.
Burns is so trash.
Yeah.
what happened to Sam Burns?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know. He won like 5 times so early in his career and it just disappeared.
Yeah, he's coming
He's a
beast,
Ryder
too,
Cup
like,
guy, President's Cup
Mhm.
guy.
yeah.
I don't know. He's fallen off.
Yeah.
Sure, he won earlier, but he's done nothing since.
Yeah. Cameron Young at 200 to 1.
AirPod guy.
Yeah, AirPod guy.
Paul, did you see that?
No.
He wore an air accident. I don't know if it was on accident or not. He wore an AirPod to the first tee of one of the tournaments and hit it OB on the first tee
Why
shot.
would he wear it?
I don't know. It went viral.
I followed Cam Young at Memorial when I went last year. It was him and Tom Kim. They were the first group out, so we walked the course with them. And I've never seen so many club throws. Cam Young. Dude, every shot was just slamming his club. He was
I
getting
don't put that
hit.
out to be for him to be that guy type of guy.
I know. I needed to do it. Neither did I. I thought he was just like chill or whatever. And that first par five at Memorial, the one with the water that cuts
Yeah.
in front on the tee shot, he laid up to like 100 yards, fanned one like 10 yards to the right, just slam right into the drive, and he just went fuck.
He's that big of a hothead. That's hilarious.
I know, and I didn't expect it.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
He's kind of like a dweeb, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, he looks like a quiet guy.
yeah, exactly.
yeah. Just a classic, like, Titleist FootJoy.
Yeah,
Crap.
Literally like a bot.
Middle of the line PGA Tour, makes good money.
He was supposed to be one of the better players on tour
For
after
sure.
contention after 2022 season. He was a rookie of the year.
yeah, definitely.
You know?
Someone I do to win, not win but play well is Steven Yeager. I took him for top 20. I think it was plus 500. He can bomb the shit out of the ball. I don't know if you were watching it when he was at Mexico.
Yeah.
And he was contending. He just 120% every swing off the
Yeah,
tee.
it's insane. His follow through was like he like threw like going all the way through the ball. He
Yeah.
actually wins the ball. I remember, didn't he win like a
When
Memorial
Houston,
Houston
yeah,
last year? Yeah.
Houston, yeah, beat Scotty.
Yeah, sorry.
Knocked out
Oh
Prime
yeah, yeah,
Scotty.
like yeah, he's the only one to beat Prime Scotty.
Yeah. Um,
He's
I think he could mix definitely if with the
I've seen
carry
he's been kind of
distance.
like a popular pick.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like we said earlier, carry distance. He's got
Right.
it.
Two guys that are interesting here are the Højgaard twins, both at 200 to 1. Nikolai almost, not to say almost won, but he contended pretty hard here last year.
Yeah,
Um, and usually when one Højgaard doesn't play well, the other one does. And I think Rasmus is playing really well right now. I wouldn't mind him.
I think Rasmus is having picking up some traction this year.
Yeah.
Kind of, he's the younger one, right?
No, the twins.
Oh my God, yeah, it's true. But
Yeah.
he's like the newer one on like he
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Rasmus was supposed to be good, like better when they came on tour, and Nikolai kind of had that breakout year in 2023 when he made the Ryder Cup. But
yeah
Rasmus, I think, has slowly caught up to him.
yeah. Charles Schwartzel could be like a random first round leader.
Yeah, I know.
Like wasn't he in contention like 2 years or 3 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, he also was in contention last week at Doral.
Yeah. I think he could be a sneaky just ran someone who's won here before, just like kind of like picking up off that feeling and just
Hmm.
like going kind of riding hot and just randomly shoots like seven under the first day.
Hmm.
I don't know though.
I
Just
can't bet everybody, but Nick Taylor at 250 to 1 is kind of crazy.
mhm.
I feel like when Nick Taylor gets to these long odds, he comes out of nowhere, and dude's a killer. I mean, if he's in contention, I trust him over like
God.
the losers at the top of the board, like Shane and Tommy
Not a
and
clutch punch
Cantlay.
that guy's hit.
No, he's a clutch machine. So if he gets in the mix, I'd definitely be scared of him.
Nick Taylor's the guy, like the Canadian guy, right? Who like
Mm-hmm.
won,
He won
like
the Canadian
he had
Open on
that
that
sweet
really long
walk-off
putt.
eagle, right? And when
Hmm.
I was, yeah,
He won the Waste Management in a playoff against
yeah,
forget who it
Probably
was.
Hoffman.
Charlie Hoffman. Yeah, and that was like unreal playoff, and he made a couple clutch putts.
And he won in a playoff earlier this year at Sony.
Yep.
Chipped in on 18 to get into it
Oh yeah.
with Nico. Yeah. Um, I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter that there's someone, I don't know if it's through like the Masters app, but there's a way that you can track how many balls each player's hits on the range this week. And Max Homa on Tuesday hit 270 shots on the range. So you're thinking
Talk
a normal
about
round, you probably hit 40 shots, 30-ish putts. He hit like 8 rounds worth of shots.
talk about absolutely searching for it.
Yeah, just nowhere to be found.
Like absolutely searching for it.
He's gonna
Like
lose his card if he
no,
keeps
yeah,
playing
he
like this.
might. He actually might.
I think he might be on his way to the Corn Ferry.
That'd be insane if he makes his way to the corner. That would be unreal. That'd be like a storyline.
Well, that's what happened early in his career. He was on the PGA Tour. He was a great young college golfer, and then played like this, and then he lost his card, went to the Corn Ferry, and then came back.
Hmm.
So he's in danger of going back again, I think.
Yeah.
sorry, I had a phone call.
I,
You're
Like,
talking about Max
oh,
Homa just
oh,
absolutely spraying on
oh,
the range where you can like track everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh.
I just saw some like tweets about they were just like everywhere. I mean, he's a head case. He switched like, didn't he switch like he switched his coach or fired his caddy a couple weeks
He
ago or
switched
something?
everything. He
Yeah,
switched
yeah.
he's got it.
now new caddy now, new clubs, new clothing, new like
Yeah,
everything.
man, he should have went to
He
Lululemon.
tried to just get rid of the old and try to get the new, and it hasn't worked one bit.
Yeah, yeah, that's that. Usually when you're doing all that stuff, it's never a good sign. Like I thought saw Victor Hovland switch his driver 2 days ago,
That's crazy.
which is like, what are you doing? I mean, I guess driver's a little different, but
Hmm.
Well, Nico won the par three contest today, so you can't bet him.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah, he won the par three. It's a curse ball that no one who's won the par three contest has ever won the actual tournament.
really,
Yeah.
Did I see there's a playoff for it? Doesn't he tie with somebody?
Maybe. I don't know. I just saw the tweet where it said
they're
like
all just fighting to not win.
they're like, make this
Yeah, just
please.
throwing, yeah, just absolutely blocking shots in the water.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of the part three contest earlier, and everyone's like having fun with their family. I think the only person taking it seriously was Bryson. He was like yelling at it for his balls to like spin, and like he just was not hitting it well. It was
He's like taking it as a practice round. He's like grinding his ass off.
yeah, and he doesn't. I mean, he's not married, right? He doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
I don't even think he has a girlfriend.
I don't think he does either.
He's dedicated to YouTube and golf.
Yeah.
He's doing
Uh,
well at it. He's doing pretty damn well at it.
yeah. Speaking of girlfriends, Nick Dunlap's career's been ruined by his girlfriend. You
Why?
following
What
it?
happened?
So Nick Dunlap obviously won when he was an amateur last year, and everyone thought
Yeah.
it was going to be the next big thing. And do you know who Carl Phillips is?
No.
He's like
Okay.
this really young and like guy. He came out of college from Stanford, and he had I
Oh, okay.
knew him earlier because he had a YouTube channel. His like tracking his junior days.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's like similar to the age to him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was dating this Instagram girl or whatever. They ended up breaking up, and then Nick Dunlap started dating her. And I've followed Nick Dunlap on Instagram, and he's just not grinding at all. Like every picture is them doing everything besides golf. They're hiking, they're taking these couple trips, and his
Oh,
game
that's hilarious.
suffered.
He's going through the honeymoon phase of the relationship right now, just getting whipped right now, and it's like just has to do everything, but he's loving it. I'm sure. Good for him. Good for him. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Is she brunette?
Yeah. Erica
It's pretty
Baker
hot.
is the name.
I think she plays golf too.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
looking at someone else. I'm looking at Isabel Ellis.
I don't know.
Top YouTube images. This is real weird as fuck. I'm on my work laptop too in the background, so I'm using like that as a browser because I'm just using my
Yeah,
personal.
yeah, he's definitely not in it. He's
No.
thinking about what he's going to be doing on
Yeah.
Saturday after he misses the cut.
Yeah.
This is dumb. Did Jake Knapp make the cut, or is he did not qualify?
He
He
should be.
should have.
Yeah, he was
I
playing
haven't
well,
seen his
right?
name. You would think he'd be up there.
No, he
Yeah.
played in it last year. Do you not
What
qualify?
how is he not in it?
That's weird.
He's been playing well this year. I feel like he's been in like
Yeah, really good this
cuts,
year.
like
He would have been someone I would have been like kind of liking with his
yeah.
distance.
I was
Yeah, I
waiting for
guess
his name to pop up.
I guess he didn't qualify. It's crazy.
It's been a while. Maybe the
This is
World
so
Golf.
weird
No, he
how they have
couldn't
all
have
this
certified.
information.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe he just didn't play good enough. I don't know.
Yeah, but his win was last year in Mexico, so that's probably what got him in, and he hasn't won since.
Yeah,
So
get that swing though.
yeah, it swings crispy.
So cool.
It is. All right, I think that's probably good for going through.
Yeah, those
Um,
randos. There's all like the like amateurs and stuff like that. We could look at the amateurs if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I do have a low am bet.
Cool. Yeah, look at these random ones. We got to look at these.
Top
Yeah.
amateur.
I bet Noah Kent. I think he's went to Iowa. I don't know. I saw it
Yeah.
about him. That some guy was hyping him up, so I'm like, I'm in. I got him at plus 700. So
Yeah,
I think
it's
I saw the
unreal
exact
odds.
tweet. I saw that today.
did you? Yeah,
Someone was hyping him up. I'm sure I can find it.
yeah. And he's the last
But
guy on the odds board, so sure, I'll throw like $10 on him.
Who's the U.S. Open winner? Is it Jose? Is it Baez there? Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, because he's
I
playing
think
with
I mean
Gotti.
the U.S. amateur, the U.S. amateur
Just
winner.
saying. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
playing with
US,
Gotti.
he's a unreal. He's so good. Here, that's our boy Evan Beck.
Oh yeah,
Look
there
at
he
that.
is. 225 to be a low am. That's crazy.
That's unreal.
I did see this got nuked, but this was minus 110 on Monday.
I know that is such a good. I mean, that is that if that doesn't hit,
I mean, the names around
look
Philly.
at they're all. I mean, Angel was in prison for. I know, Gary. I get it.
He just
won
got out of
that, but he was
prison.
in prison for 2 years.
Yeah.
Not even American prison.
really? Was he doing
Argentinian
tax
prison.
fraud?
No, I think he beat his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Oh,
domestic
shit.
abuse. Like he was like guilty of it.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck
man,
that. I mean,
how'd they let him in?
that's
How the
horrible.
Masters?
Like,
I mean, is it like past winners? It doesn't matter. Like
Yeah, he's a winner, so he'll
so he's
he'll
got.
no matter
play
what,
whatever.
like even if you beat domestic violence, it's like doesn't draw the line for the Masters.
Well, he
Holy
won
shit.
the senior tour tournament last week.
Yeah. He won last week.
His first
Good
tournament
dog. It's
back.
not Bernard Langard just like leading the pack on all those tournaments still. Like
He's
Yeah.
the best. He's gonna be the best. He's gonna be the best senior tour. He's like the tiger of the senior tour.
and anyone see that S class, that Masters S class made for Bernard? That was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my
I
life.
saw that. That was really cool.
I sent that to you.
But yeah,
Um,
I mean, if Phil doesn't win that, I truly do not know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Noah Kent, like runner up at the USAM last year. He's 6'5". Sure, he's
6'5".
He's 6'5".
He's 22. He's only 20 years old.
Dude, he probably has
Yeah,
he's probably
at
the
Hazeltine,
fastest swing speed and ball speed. It's probably he probably rips the ball.
yeah, he lost to Ballister
Wow,
last year.
that's crazy. So squad ride for the pod is Noah, Kent, Low Am, and then Sahith top 10.
Yes, let's do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, send those to me.
Okay. Oh my God.
Fred was asking. Fred texted me today. It was actually hilarious. He goes, does Connor and Max have any locks for this weekend? And I was like, you'll never believe this. I'm actually going on their podcast tonight. I'll send him what you do. He's like, no way.
His friend is Fred.
Okay,
Yeah. I
gotcha.
think he follows you,
He
Max.
follows your account. That's why.
Oh, gotcha. Appreciate the follow.
No, of course.
Can you parlay these? Just curious.
That would,
Ah, no, you can't.
yeah, that'd be kind of wild.
Yeah.
It was Thomas Dietrich.
Oh, you're right. It is.
It like allows it to be parlay now.
Yeah. Um, One thing I did want to go over is I made a 2025 mass or major round robin. So I round robin all the major winners, who I think is going to win each major. So only two need to hit for me to make money. So Rory at the Masters, Sep at the PGA.
Ooh.
Pep Straka.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's the payout on this?
And then Scotty for the US Open, John Rahm for the Open. Um, and then on the parlay I added Europe money line for the Ryder Cup, so it's $2 to win $250,000.
So if Europe wins the Ryder Cup and you predict the four majors,
Yeah, $2 to win 250K.
Oh,
dude, I could do bets all day.
I really like the major one. I really like Scotty at the US Open.
Yeah, I love Scotty at Oakmont.
I'm sure Sep's the longest odds by far out of
I like
everybody.
Scotty a lot at the U.S. Open. Oakmont, you guys aren't you guys going?
Yeah, I
True.
think we're gonna try to
Yeah,
go.
we haven't bought the tickets, but we're gonna go because it's like I took off that week
Father's
after, so
Day.
we're just gonna go on the Sunday. We're gonna
Yeah.
go probably Sunday.
Dude, Oakmont would be so cool to walk that course. It's gonna be
Oh my
so cool.
God. I
Yeah,
can't wait, dude. It's gonna be so sick. It's only 2 hours away from, or like, what is it like?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even Pittsburgh. It's
It's
probably I
Pittsburgh,
think it's
yeah.
on the west side of
Yeah.
Pittsburgh too.
I remember
It's
the
like-
highway that you drive, like the major highway splits the course.
Yeah,
it does.
I went in
It's
2016.
kind of weird.
It was a lot
I
of
don't know if I feel like that kind of like kills a little bit of Oakmont's like pageantry.
I
Like
don't think. I think it's kind of sick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Max
it-
went in 2016.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? It's kind of like that.
I don't know. I think we can just. Anybody got a favorite Masters moment in history? Obviously, besides Tiger. I mean,
Yeah.
Tiger.
Like,
Favorite Masters moment.
Trying to think.
I think the craziest one I think is just watching Jordan just absolutely melt. I
yeah,
mean,
oh
trying to
my
go back
gosh.
to back.
That was insane. That was so hard to watch. It's almost like because you never like you're always like, oh, that'll like that's like that like actually like never happens.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
a professional golfer, like and that's like that like level of like adversity and like that like level of like spotlight, like that doesn't happen that often.
like he literally got the yips for like
Yeah.
4 straight shots, which is like, hey, I can't talk. I was struggling with my 60-degree wedge a couple weekends ago at Ravislow. I was telling Connor, well, I was like, man, I like lost it for 4 holes, but damn, that's still crazy though, because like I still can feel like I can still snap into it, and he just didn't.
Yeah. And to Danny Willett too. Like, most random Masters winner of all time.
Bro gets a free dinner every year. he gets to sit with the legends just because Jordan Spieth choked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He got handed. I'm trying to think of other one that just like randomly comes to mind. Oh my God, are you looking at Danny?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what his odds were. It's like 1,000 to 1,
That is an absolute donation.
600 to 1. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'd rather take Evan back,
Yeah.
but the like one that just randomly comes to mind. It wasn't even during the tournament, but that John Rahm when he skipped it in for the hole in
Oh
one
my
of
God,
number
yeah.
16
Oh
was
yeah,
one of the craziest things. That is the most underlooked things of all time.
Yeah.
That's probably the best shot of all time. the fact that like that's literally almost impossible, I feel like.
It probably is the best shot ever recorded
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah,
It's like
agreed.
a trick shot.
Like in terms of like skipping over the water and
I mean,
like
in terms of
like
like volatility, you could have that ball is most likely going in the water.
yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, there's so many golf shots that have
Yeah.
happened.
But I'm trying to think of other like just sick moments. Jordan Spieth winning for the first time was really cool. That was really I mean just
Yeah,
like a
Hmm.
really cool
he's
thing to
dominant.
watch. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? We're good.
I think we're good. It's an exciting week and we can kind of recap things.
I
Mhm.
know.
So I think do we each want to pick one just winner, like who we think's gonna win?
Yeah.
Besides Rory, because I really do think it's gonna be Rory, but
Yeah, we'll do besides Rory.
Yeah, we'll do beside because I hate to say it, I think I really do think Rory's gonna
Yeah.
win. I think it's
I,
his
I
time.
feel like
I think it really just is his time, and I
it
want to
really
be
is
there for
his
the
time.
storyline.
And the fact that he's not the favorite just makes me feel like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's obvious.
Yeah. All right. Everyone pick someone besides Rory. Paul, you start. We'll let you guess though.
I'm going. I'm gonna go Ludwig. Next, I'm gonna go Bryson. I'm gonna go Bryson.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
just,
It's fun to root for Bryson,
it's fun. It really is. And like, if he's on, it's like so entertaining. And
especially in a major. He really shows it.
Hmm.
yeah. And like,
He's
we were
learned.
talking about like this, like, hit like, we're like making fun of Homa. I saw the same thing for Bryson. His accuracy on his driving right now, or at least it was yesterday. He also hit like 400 shots. It's
Typical Bryson.
ridiculous. But like,
That's like him
but
every
like,
tournament.
I
Like he
don't know.
does that
Like, if
like
he's
every.
on, he's he's so good too. He's
Oh my
I
God,
don't know.
he's so fun to watch.
He's
Last year
so
at the
good.
majors, he was one of the most fun players to watch at the. It's really cool to watch his like person the way he's turned around, his
Yeah.
personality. Like he's completely flipped out the out view on him. Like
Oh
was.
my yeah, my view. I used to hate him. I mean, he's still kind of cringe, but I think he's accepted it. And I think everyone's accepted like that's just who he is, and he's owned into it, and
And
he's
he loves golf and
crazy. He's so
he wants
good.
to grow the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it in a good way.
All right. Warrens,
Mm,
Connor.
I'm gonna do. Give me, give me Colin Morikawa.
Colin. Yeah. I mean, there's no data points to Colin playing well this week.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't know if he's like mentally there right now. He's kind of getting like tweaked by the media right now, and it's kind of
Mhm.
like making me not want to pick him. But I really do think he's just playing unbelievably good, and 15-1 is really good odds
Yeah.
for someone that's playing that good.
If he won API, I'd probably be betting him here.
Oh my God, yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go. Bryson's already taken. Let's go. I really think Russ Henley can do it.
I know.
I
That's
think
who I was
Yeah.
between. I was between Russell Henley and Colin Morikawa.
I'm not really a Russ guy either, but I think after the win at API, finally got over the hump of not winning in a long time. He's still a loser, but like he just hits the ball really well. So
I know.
I think he's in for a good major season.
I do too. I think Zalatoris could be another one too. I think he could have another, like you said, a really good, like Huntley have a good major season, like he did 2 or 3 years ago, and just kind of just contend in all the majors.
Yeah,
It's kind of
definitely.
flipped after that back surgery.
Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah, and then like we said, the squad ride is going to be Noah Kent. That's the name, right?
Noah Kent.
Yep.
Top amateur, and then
What was the top 10 bet we like all loved too?
that's
See,
it.
Seth.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
so let's see.
I don't know. I don't really know which one it is.
I don't either.
I don't know either. Igala, I know that.
When I saw him at Memorial and he gave me a high five, I was just calling him Thiegs. I don't know if you know that or not.
He is the best.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
gonna be
Tune into
awesome.
the Masters app. It's a great feature to watch all your favorite players, star the players, everything. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll hopefully have some good luck on our bets. and then we'll see it. We
Pretty
got
good.
next couple of weeks upcoming are gonna be. We got. I think is in Harbortown next weekend.
Yeah, Heritage is next
So
week.
that's a sick tournament. We should
That is
probably
fun.
we'll probably be back next week for
Yeah.
that. We're
Yeah.
gonna be back. Me and Max will probably be back next week. Paulie, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
It
Thanks.
was great.
Pleasure being the first guest. That was
Yeah, I
fun.
know.
That
It
was
was fun.
cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Hopefully these hit. I really like some of them. It'll be fun.
We'll
Get
invite you
some
back for we'll invite you
Yeah,
back
more
for
than
like
happy.
one of the summer ones.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
invite you back for
How about I think I'm going to Memorial this year. So
oh,
we'll do like a pre-memorial like
there you go.
analysis. Something like
Yeah.
that.
I think I'm going too. So
Oh,
that'll be
there we
You are,
go.
yeah,
Perfect. Awesome.
exactly.
We'll get
Connor, you should go.
we'll get a
We should do a
pre-memorial ones and then you guys can link up.
Fairway Fellas meetup at the Memorial at the Bogey after. Currently they're redoing the Bogey, which is hilarious. Like, I don't know if you've ever been. The Bogey's at like bar and live music place in Dublin that's like only does well during the tournament, and it's like
really.
mayhem. And it closed down like a year or two ago, but they're opening up like a massive concept like right near
That's cool.
Muirfield. Sweet.
Yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Hopefully we hit a winner this week.
I know.
Yep.
Good luck, gentlemen.
See you boys.